Blue ribbons are synonymous with first place, with the top achievements. We all know that and learn that from the time we are youngsters. And the U.S. Department of Education also recognizes that with its National Blue Ribbon Award. And we have a National Blue Ribbon school here in Garland ISD, Kimberlin Academy for Excellence. And we are joined today by Kimberlin Principal Tyisha Nelson.
Hi, thank you for having me, Chris.
Tell us a little bit about what it means to be a National Blue Ribbon school.
Well, first, it's just a complete honor for our entire Kimberlin community. It just validates the hard work that we've put into the growth that we've experienced within the last 3 to 5 years, where we focus on creating and maintaining high expectations for all of our students to make sure that we are providing a quality education for each kid each and every day.
What goes into that process? It's not simple.
No, nothing simple at all. It's a rigorous application process, but we were honored to be able to be nominated. The application process takes about 6 months to complete. We look at a lot of different features on our campus as far as curriculum and instruction, student achievement, data, school leadership, climate, and culture. So fortunately for me, I was able to have several staff members that helped me complete that application process.
335 schools across the country were recognized with this, only 25 in Texas, 1,200 school districts in this state. What does it mean to have accomplished something that lofty, that everyone looks up to you?
Oh, wow. What a humbling experience. We are very proud. The whole entire Kimberlin community is proud to receive this honor. It just kind of validates our philosophy with creating and maintaining an atmosphere of high expectations for all students to receive a quality education each and every day.
What type of recognition went into this? I know you guys had a local celebration here last week.
Yes, we did.
Tell us about it.
It was awesome. We wanted to make something that was fun for the kids, engaging. We didn't want it to be like a ceremony. So we selected some students that talked about our Pride initiative. Here at Kimberlin, we do have a Pride program. That's a positive behavior support initiative that focuses on academic goals and behaviors for students. So we use components of our Pride system for kids to talk about it. We also had students give explanations of what National Blue Ribbon School Honor means for our campus. We also had some teachers that were cheerleaders at the event, in addition to having a DJ come down and just kind of kick things off in a fun, spirited way. That same day, we had Grandparents' Day. We had a Native American program where parents were here, so we might as well just go off with a bang going into Thanksgiving break with bringing all our community in. District administrators from central office participated. We did have school board members present too, so it was a great opportunity to celebrate.
You had the royal carpet rolled out?
Yes, instead of the red carpet, we had the blue carpet, so the kids really enjoyed that because it's all about them. Everything that we do each and every day is just about the kids that we have here at Kimberlin.
Nationally, what type of recognition did you receive?
Well, actually, we attended the National Blue Ribbon Ceremony in Washington, D.C. at the beginning of November. Our staff did something very unique this year. I actually got the idea from Roach Elementary, since they were a National Blue Ribbon school last year. And so our staff created criteria for staff members to be able to attend the event with us. So our staff voted on staff members who were able to attend the ceremony. It was 2 days full of learning and networking with other National Blue Ribbon schools and learning some of the things that they're doing so that we continue to grow and evolve as a campus. 12
campuses have earned this in Garland ISD since it was founded in 1982. You are the first 3-time winner. So congratulations on that. Lots of great things going on here at Kimberlin, obviously. We want to talk a little bit more about what you do specifically here at your campus. Would you mind staying with us here for a few minutes while we cut away to another segment?
Absolutely. I enjoy every moment to get a chance to talk about our school.
Lots of celebrations going on tradition-wise, like those here at Kimberlin throughout the district. Founded in 1901, there are 71 schools. Some of them have been around a very long time. Weaver Elementary, Back Elementary, and Dorsey Elementary all celebrated milestone anniversary accomplishments. Let's take a look. Lots of wonderful things have taken place at those 3 campuses, combined reaching out to students and families for 100 years. And we thank all of their principals for letting us inside so we can share that story with you. We're back at Kimberlin with their principal, Tyisha Nelson. You mentioned Pride earlier. Tell us more about Kimberlin Night Pride.
Oh, my kids are everything to me. What we do each and every day is for our kids. We have a great staff, phenomenal staff that works hard each and every day. Our parents are great, our community, our partnerships within the community is just fantastic. So we appreciate all the hard work that our kids contribute to our campus each and every day. They're the reason why we get up every morning and come to work, and that's the reason why we leave with smiles on our faces at the end of the day.
And we appreciate you allowing us to come in and you sharing your story with us. Thank you, Tyisha.
Thank you.
Garland ISD has been involved in Special Olympics for a very long time. This year, however, is the first in which we'll partner with the National Special Olympics Organization. Several programs are planned. The first recently took place, and it is bowling. Let's take a look.
Well, basically, when we started here in Garland, Garland has tried for the longest time, for the last 25 to 30 years, to bring Special Olympics into the district. We're the second largest school district that did not have Special Olympics within the school setting. But with the new 504 sanctioning of equal opportunity for kids with disabilities to be afforded the same opportunity of our kids that are in general ed population, we did a big push, and we were able to, thanks to Dr. Morrison and the school board and the school district, said, you know what, it's a big deal and our kids should be afforded the same opportunity. So therefore, we now are officially sanctioned Special Olympics program. We did bowling last week for on the 27th for close to 200 athletes at AMF, and then today we have around 100 athletes. And bowling we have set up for our middle school and high school programs, but then in January we will have our basketball skills competition, and that'll include all elementary, secondary schools, and we really target right now our ALE population, the applied learning environment classrooms, as they're the ones that are most identified for this particular program. And then in the spring we will showcase our first annual track and field competition, again for all of our elementary and secondary students. So encompassing all of our athletes, we have close to 550 to 600 athletes that are eligible to participate in the GISD Special Olympics program, so that's pretty huge. And again, we know that not every athlete can do every event that we do, but we want to make sure to give them the opportunity to participate in at least some. Some, we don't have everybody bowling. We don't necessarily, everyone won't do basketball, and everyone might not do track and field, but we're hoping out of each one of those that we will actually be able to get them to be able to participate in something. Here in Garland, we are only going to do the 3 sports, which is during the school day. However, you know, we want them to be able to go out to another outside community program once they graduate and participate in some of those other things. And the only way we can do that is to be able to start a program like this in the school district so that they start understanding, oh, you know, there's more out there, and our kids actually can. They can do whatever you give them the opportunity to do.
From Special Olympics to another athletic activity, Coach Christy Shannon at Freeman Elementary School and her students have been rising early in the morning in preparation for a 5K event that was recently held at Naaman Forest in the form of a Jingle Bell Run.
We have the Freeman Running Club, and it's super fun. The kids are excited about it, and they're very committed. They actually committed themselves before we even mentioned the word commitment. and they show up at 6:45 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it amazes me every time they walk in the door. They're super excited about it, they have a smile on their face, and they're running.
When we first started, we didn't really have any expectations. We just wanted to share our love of running with students, and we thought it would be a fun thing for them to do. I mean, we have about 15 kids that show up regularly, so we never thought that that would happen in the mornings. But we thought it would be a good way to get their brains started and have a good positive start to their day. We started off with not even being able to do 1 mile, just straight running. And so to see how they've done since September is really awesome, and we've enjoyed that.
So when Coach Shannon came to me at the beginning of the school year with the idea of the running club, I am the type of educator that I want to develop the entire child, the whole child. And so when Coach Shannon came to me, I thought, what a great idea to get our kids up in the morning, to get the community involved, to get their parents involved.
I joined the running club because I can stay fit and because you can get a lot of energy out before school happens.
The t-shirts that we have here are our running club t-shirts, and we were lucky to have this company right here, Ventrip, donated to us, and we're super excited that all the kids have one. And then Impact Fitness, that's where I teach fitness classes, and that's where Miss Hickey teaches fitness classes, and they donated all the run events for our kids to run in the Jingle Bell Run this Saturday. So we're super excited about both companies.
Yes.
You know, they've helped us do this and along the way, so it's really nice to have the support. The benefits that the kids are getting out of it is fellowship. I think that when we started, they didn't really know each other, and now you hear conversations as we're running that it makes my heart happy to hear some of the words they're saying to each other and how they encourage each other, and it brings them together and they feel the sense of belonging. So it's turned out really well.
Congratulations to Coach Shannon and her Freeman students. She hopes to have them prepared for a 10K, possibly even a 15K before the end of the school year. Of course, there are many things taking place throughout GISD, and here to tell us about them is Caren Rodriguez in Connect Ed.
Thanks, Chris. Technology giant Google recently selected 8 Garland ISD schools to pilot its new virtual reality tool, the Expeditions Pioneer Program. Students experienced faraway destinations, such as the Galapagos Islands and the Palace of Versailles, by looking up, down, side to side, and around through a Google Cardboard viewer with a smartphone inside. Teachers chose destinations and tracked student movements with the help of an iPad. The program's Facts and Information feature also allowed teachers to drive learning during the virtual reality experience. Students at 4 GISD high schools were rewarded with cash and a pep rally to celebrate making a 3 or better on advanced placement exams. Lakeview Centennial, Naaman Forest, North Garland, and South Garland students received the money through GISD's National Math and Science Initiative, or NMSI. The honorees showed it pays to get good advanced placement grades, earning more than $45,000 collectively for passing test scores. GISD launched NMSI in 2014-15 with the help of the Texas Instruments Foundation. The program's goal is to increase student participation and performance on AP Math, Science, and English exams. Qualifying scores have increased 51% at participating campuses since the program's implementation. Hundreds of English language learning high schoolers discovered the power of service leadership at the 5th Annual Youth Summit. Service leader Consuelo Castillo-Kickbush and others inspired the audience with their personal stories of language, culture, and community. Students enjoyed fellowship, shared personal struggles, and even snagged a free book written by Kickbush. Students at Centerville Elementary recently got creative using Legos. Rocket Science for Kids provided more than 30,000 Legos for students to create houses, vehicles, or creatures of their own choice.
And this allows them to see something deep inside themselves to hopefully inspire them to be more into science, more into technology, more into engineering and art, and even math also.
Students worked individually and in teams of 2 while having fun. Once everyone was done, teachers at Centerville selected the top 3 creations in each category. Several schools across the district recognized the Global Hour of Code movement by hosting their own computer programming parties this December. Northlake Elementary School live tweeted their event, which saw students programming Star Wars, Minecraft, Angry Birds, and Flappy Bird software and games. The event allowed students to recognize and develop STEAM skills, which are foundational to any engineering or computer science-based career. And that's all for this edition of Connect Ed. For the latest GISD news and information, visit the district website and make sure to follow us on Twitter at GISD News.
That does it for us here on this edition of School Scene. We hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, and we will see you in 2016.